Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our real-time daily trading idea webinars presented by Admiral Markets. We would like to screen the markets here today and answering here your question, and for sure creating some trading ideas if the markets let us do this. But first of all, we have here this risk disclaimer, so please be aware that all Forex and CFDs are leveraged products and can result their losses that exceed your deposit. So all we are showing and presenting here is just a personal opinion of our traders, and not an advice for investing. So please be aware of this. Here you have a quick overview of the new ESMA regulation rules. So they are starting since the 1st of August this year. So on the right side you can see here what does it mean for your margin for different products. For more information, please check out our website. Also on our website, you will find your option. Maybe you are able to enter the professional client status. So for this case, you can also contact us or check out our website for more information about this case. So here you have a picture for me. My name is Tim Temp. I'm an account manager from Germany, from the Berlin office. And we do this webinar in co-moderation here. And today we have the pleasure here with Markus. He's one of the famous trader from Germany. Here you have a quick overview of some of our offerings. Maybe for example here our DAX 30, we offer it with a typical fixed spread of only 0.8 points during the main trading hours. These and other products you can also trade in mini contracts. Yes, and on the right side you see some of our awards for our services and products. If you have some question or problems or anything else, please let us know. You can contact our customer service. You find it here. And this is a live trading webinar. This is recorded, so later you will find it on our YouTube channel. So that's it for me for the moment. I say good morning to you, Markus. Hope you're doing well. We have here some technical issues. Hope now it's working. I can see you and hear you, so should working fine here, everything.
Wonderful. Good morning, Tim. I thought something. Technical issues. You have to confess you are on the coffee time.
Yes, Markus.
I know it. I know it. So, warm welcome. Thanks for the great introduction from Tim Temp. And it's me, Markus Gabel. Warm welcome to our webinar. A little bit late, but we take our time for this webinar. Thanks for your lifetime you spend with me now next minutes. Yes, we start with the same slide as every week. Success, ladies and gentlemen, is not a fantasy, it's a formula. And sometimes it's hard to believe that this trading approach is successful, but I can show you and I can prove you. And you know, a trend continuation is more likely than a trend break. You see the probabilities are more on our side than against. And if you make sure that the higher time frame, the higher trend is running in the same direction you want to trade, it rises up to 72%. And with that probabilities, you can be really successful. And you have to hold on the rules. First rule, we need a trend always. Always you need a trend. No trend, no trade. Then we need a correction, at least 38%. We need a very young trend, not too major. The maximum is 4th trend arm. And for rule number 4 is we have to wait for the rebound. The Heikin-Ashi version is helping us with the balance candle. And rule number 5, the Fibonacci retracement gives us the target. So you don't have to guess, oh, where is my target? What should I do? Breakout, movement, trend? No, the Fibonacci retracement gives us the target. The more the correction is running down, the closer our target lies in our sight, in our view. So you want to have a proof about the success of this trading approach? Look at this one. This was the last week. We made 3 trades, 2 winners, 1 loser. And look back at the last 4 weeks. Winner, winner, winner. And not so many trades, but it works. It works on a long time distance. It works on long times. Okay, it's a short view, but now the 4th week in a row, we make our profit. Discipline, dears, discipline is what helps us in our trading. Okay, let's go into the market. You know, I prepared something about every week for you. This is actually a running trade here in New Zealand Swiss franc. The upper trend in the daily chart is running for us, is support us, and now we have or we had this correction. Here was our balance candle, and now we are in the next move. And you see, Fibonacci gives us the target. We corrected around 68%, red to red. There is the target, and you can see in the results we are very successful with this simple trading, in, out, and earn money. Or sometimes a loser. Losers are part of successful trading. That's very important. And yes, this one. So let's show us the trades we did last week. US dollar against Japanese yen. There we made 2 trades. The first one was very successful. We were inside of the market. We corrected down to almost blue, almost 78%. So the target lies at blue here, and we reached the target. Unfortunately, on Wednesday, yesterday, there was the rate hike of the Federal Reserve, and I was inside. That sometimes happened. I've forgotten to close the EA, but it's not the problem. It's a part of trading. Sometimes it was stupid, okay, but I'm a human. I'm not a robot. But I forgot. Okay, trade in US dollar Canadian was a great winner. You can see here a valid trend. First number rule. Second rule. Correction at least 38%. We are corrected to red, around 68%. Not too major. Rule number 3. This was the second, not the fourth, the second correction. Then Heikin-Ashi balance candle here. We can see it. And then the Fibonacci retracement gives us the target red to red, and we reached our target. It's not so easy. But your job is what we do now. We prepare the market by the upper trend, and because we need the support from the smart money, and then the rest can make the expert advisor, or by yourself if you have time. But you know, trading is not the most important thing in our life. Okay, what I prepared for the next week: Aussie Swiss franc, and here I have to little bit paint for you in this side, because you see it's a great move to the downside. We have here this bottom with the support from a divergence in the RSI, and now we have a little bit trend continuation or trend behavior movement, and we are a little bit in a correction here down to this point, and now we are maybe in the next view, in the next move, and you can see the point of control is is placed above us, and now the way the price has the behavior to go back in the fair value zone. And this is a market profile tool, and here shows us the price which we have a great behavior. We have a fair value zone is above of us, so we have to make this way, and this is the support of the higher time frame. That's the reason why I said in the hourly chart we can make looking for an uptrend here. You can see it here right now. We have here this trend, and now we are waiting for a balance candle, and then we get a signal and we can make our trend to the upper side. So put it on your watch list, Aussie against the Swiss franc. It's not so easy, this trading approach. It's not so difficult, sorry. One of the easiest trading approaches ever. Trend continuation is always more likely than a trend break. Make your trading as easy as possible, because the big challenge is taking place on your mind. Is a question of discipline. Next one, Aussie US dollar. And we can see here the same. Let's paint. We have a little bit movement. We have a little bit correction. Next move, next correction. And now maybe we are stabilized here on this small 0.2 here. And now we have the probability to make go on to the upper side. You can see here on the market profile, the point of control is placed here, and the price wants to go back in the fair value zone always. That's the tenet of trading. It's the price behavior. And now we have the probabilities to go up. And that's the reason why I'm looking in the hourly chart for an uptrend. Not yet, maybe. The price will go back a little bit in the correction. Maybe this one first to this time, and then later we can make the next uptrend, wait for here, this one, and then we can make the next uptrend. Maybe patient, put it on your watch list. We will see next week what will happen. Then Swiss franc against Japanese yen. Here you can see very clearly we have an uptrend. We are actually in the correction here, and maybe the correction will more go down here to this point, maybe here at this point, and then we can looking for a next up move. And that's the reason why I'm looking in the hourly chart for the next trend in the to the upper side. Maybe this one. Be patient. Maybe this one. So this, maybe this one here. So be patient. Put it on your watch list. There's a little bit danger that we go back to the point that we go down to the point of control here. It's not a problem because we are saying to the EA, the expert advisor, only long. And as long as the trend is placed or is facing downwards, the expert advisor doesn't react here. And now we have to wait for the next long trend in Swiss franc to the Japanese yen. Be patient. Discipline, that will bring you the success. Put it on your watch list. Swiss franc against Japanese yen. So, and if you want to have more information, I put my homepage that's allowed to me in the chat box. Look at this in English version, my homepage, dowhow-trading.com. That you will find it. You can switch from German to English there. The next one, Swiss franc against Euro Swiss franc, and here we are facing downwards. So you can see the trend. It's not so difficult. We were in the correction here. We were here in the correction. Today we can see there is building a balance candle, and that's a great signal that the move is coming to an end, the correction is coming to an end, and then the trend continuation is likely to the downside. So this is my upper time frame. This is my leading time frame, my leading trend in the upper trend, and this is my support. And this in our minds that the trend continuation downside is more likely than a trend break. We switch to the hourly chart, and you can see here's a very young downtrend. He is created here, and we are waiting here for the next balance candle in Heikin Ashi. Balance candle is like this one here, a small body and a big shadow up and down on the upper and on the lower side. This is meaning a balance candle, and it shows you the balance of supply and demand in the book map here. And now you can see the market profile is support us as well. Look at this one. The point of control is placed here below, and now the price makes always the same. It will go down to that price where we place the best balance of supply and demand. There is the best behavior, and this is the fair value zone. So the upper trend and the market profile is support us for this down trade. But we have to wait to the next balance candle here. So, and at least we are just in time. British pound against Swiss franc. Here is a little bit long. Why? We have to paint it in manual style. You can see movement, correction, and now we are a little bit in a move. Especially the point of control is above us here. We have to reach this point. The price wants to go back in the fair value zone here. And this is the reason why I'm looking for the Swiss franc in the hourly chart. And you can see we are actually in a long trend. We had a great correction, and now we are waiting for the next balance candle, and then we can make the next trend to the upper side. So S&P 500, DAX, and so on are not in a special situation. We can take a look at it. Where is the DAX? There's the DAX. Let's check it out. So you can see in the come on here. Basically it's a downtrend, the DAX, but you can see as well with an experienced view at the chart, you can see this a little bit move, a short correction, and now the big move and a beginning of the correction. But there is a great support here. There's a great support, and it's not so possible that we see a great down move. And that's not my situation to go inside of the market. So that's the reason why I prepared this currency pairs. We talked about that in this webinar. That's all for this week. I hope you will discipline for the next days, and I hope you will make the same trades like me. Try the expert advice if you want, or make it by yourself, but always be disciplined. Hold on that 5 rules and look for the upper trend, that you get a support from the time frame which is running above you. And with this in our mind, I wish you a great week, sunny day. May our Lord bless you and encourage you through the rest of your week. And with these words, back to Tim.
Okay, Markus, thanks a lot for your sharing us here, your trades from the last days, and discussing here the topics of the markets here. And we are back tomorrow at the same time with our English version, and you, Markus, you are back tomorrow at 10 o'clock German time here in our Point 10 webinar. For all German guys here, you feel free to join us there as well. Yeah, thanks a lot for all our listeners here, and have a good day, good trades always, and we see us tomorrow if you like. Bye bye.